Alright guys, welcome to the first episode of Diamond Defender. This is a very simple idea. It's a capture the flag type deal but with a Minecraft twist. Now around the map we've got 4 bases. Each of them have got blocks in them. So we've got an iron base, a diamond base, a gold base and a lapis base. I'm just going to fly around, make sure everybody's where they need to be. Every base has a bed, a crafting table, furnace and a chest with a load of stuff in it. We've got some, I'm trying to think what's in there now. You've got like levers and trapdoors and building blocks and redstone and all sorts of stuff in there basically. Every single base has one of those with all the same materials in it, and you'll notice later on that each base also has 3 blocks of obsidian. Now these blocks of obsidian are your podium, your winner's podium. Your objective is to get one of each of the other blocks. So you end up with, for example, this is the lapis base, which is Pie Eater, and he needs to get an iron block, a gold block and a diamond block from the other players. So that's the idea, basically. You've got 10 minutes peacetime at the beginning of the game. You can build whatever you like, do what you want, and then, from there you just head out and try and get everybody else's blocks, pretty much. So, as I said, you've got Pie Eater at the Lapis base. Over in the Diamond base, you've got Razius. Again, same setup. Everything is exactly the same in your chests and everything like that. Make sure people empty their inventories at the beginning of the game, so they've just got their maps on them. That's about all we want, really. Fly over here, we've got the iron base somewhere to the left here. The iron base for this match is not going to be used. We've only got 3 people playing, so this is just a test. We've just put this map together. We're just trying out to see how it works. So come over here, we've got the gold base, sorry, which is Sniper Bunny 2000. Again, exactly the same setup. So yeah, you've got 10 minutes peacetime, and the peacetime's going to start about now. So I've sped up the video and I've put some background music on from a wonderful guy online who shares royalty-free music that he's created. Link to his webpage and thanks for the music and everything like that is all going to be in the description of the video. So yeah, we've got 10 minutes peacetime. So these guys, obviously I'm chatting to them through party chat and I'm letting them know how much time they've got left, all that sort of stuff. Making sure autosave isn't on, obviously, then we can use the map again. So yeah, I'm just going to basically fly around, see what these guys are doing. Now the guys don't know where I am. I've put invisibility on, so they don't know whose base I'm looking at or anything. So yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see what they get up to. That's the iron base there. As I say, it's just empty at the moment. Nobody's playing it. Obviously, if you watch this video and you really want to join in, then give me a shout. We're looking for as many players as possible. It's up to 4 players at a time. No real time limit on the game. It's just 10 minutes peacetime and then you go and do whatever you want. Now you can see already that people have started building some completely different bases. You've got Sniper Bunny's building his out of rock in the rock face. I think he goes on to hide it behind a waterfall and things like that, which is really cool. Razius is doing a kind of moat system, I think, and then Pie is doing a combination of the two, which is fairly cool. Now we always want to make sure that someone can sleep. The first night of the game, we want to make sure we sleep. I'll pause the timer for that, and then it means that if you die, you spawn back in your own base, which is obviously pretty handy. Sniper Bunny had a little bit of a sheep following him around for a little while. In fact, he had some cows set off his traps multiple times later on in the game. Now throughout the game I'll be flying around making sure no one's cheating, but I'll also be chucking stuff at people. So in this game I didn't really pick anything up other than TNT, so I'm just going to throw the occasional block of TNT at people, but later on it might end up being something like potions of slowness and stuff like that, or new weapons or whatever, just throwing random stuff at people as they're playing, really. So yeah, we've got Razius is doing his moat system, I think, as far as I can tell. I think he's going to fill it up with water or lava or something like that, which you get in the starting chest, so you've got a chance to try that out. Fly back over to see what Sniper Bunny is doing. There you go. So he's going to block off all the entrances, and you just get up through the waterfall, which is quite a cool idea. And there's the decoy door over in the corner, which is the one that the cow sets off later on. It's a door with a pressure plate with some TNT, and a cow wanders through it and unfortunately sets it all off. And Pie Eater played very, very defensively throughout the entire level. I think he only started venturing out towards the end, but you can play it how you like. You can sit and defend if you want. Obviously, if someone comes into your base and they're carrying the blocks of other people's bases and you kill them, you get those blocks as well. So it's all down to how you play, really. There is a tried and tested technique, which Sniper Bunny does later on, which is basically just attack. But then I say that, but at the same time, you know, Razius tries it straight from the beginning, and unfortunately gets taken down a few times. Now, ordinarily I would have the party chat over the top of this, but obviously the videos, you know, the game took half an hour with the 10 minutes peacetime, so you know, I don't want to bog it down, do a half-hour video, or split it into parts or anything like that. Doing it like this means it's the whole match in one thing. So you can see the distances between the bases there. There you are, that's the door, and I believe a cow, like I say, just kind of wanders up and sets it off later on, which is pretty hilarious for everybody. Gives everybody an idea of the kind of traps that he's building as well. Now, throughout this, Razius did complain that he wanted to lap his base in the desert. He had a lot of ideas for the desert. I'd assume, you know, cactus traps or something. So if we do play it again, I'm going to make sure that he can get that. There we go. See the artifacts of a cow, a rogue cow, setting off the trap. So throw some more TNT out for people, see what they're doing. I don't know if Razius used his TNT. I didn't see any of it. Essentially, as soon as the 10 minutes is up, Razius is off. In fact, I think we've reached the point where the 10 minutes is up now. Because I've sped up the video like 3 times, I'm fairly sure that this is well into wartime now. Yeah, we can see Razius makes the first move, heading over to Sniper Bunny's base. So we're going to go find him and see him sneaking around. I thought it was quite funny actually, because we left gamer tags on, just, you know, to make it a little bit more difficult for people. But Razius still insisted on crouching and sneaking around like some sort of James Bond assassin type thing. It was quite funny really seeing him, but obviously even with crouching you're still going to be able to see his gamer tag. But no, striking under the cover of darkness, a very good technique to employ, and I think he does get quite close. I think he even manages to grab a block and get out of there. Now this is only because Sniper Bunny's on his way to his base, so it's purely by chance really. Now the video here is a little bit dark because obviously it's night time, we're out in the middle of the wilderness, so I can't really see a lot, but you can see the after effects of a fight between Sniper Bunny and Razius. I think he pretty much just, yeah, they see each other, Sniper sees him first, and Razius goes down unfortunately. Sniper grabs his block back, takes it back to his base. So it is worth noting though that at this point Razius had died already. Literally about 3 seconds after the 10-minute peacetime ended, Razius fell in his own lava. So he didn't get off to a very good start, but you know, he kept going. He pushed. He kept on fighting, and obviously he lost his map. So there's a point later on where he's trying to get to Paita's base, and unfortunately kind of circles around almost the entire corner of the desert. But he does come up with an ingenious idea for disguising yourself, which you'll see in a little bit. So here we are. I think people have stopped kind of making bases now. I think they're kind of making repairs and little bits and pieces, final touches, but for the most part people are kind of running around and trying to get each other's blocks. See, I'm a kind and caring referee, you see. I picked up all his stuff and put it back in his box for him. There you are. Come play. Come play, you'll enjoy it. I'll throw some TNT at you, not in a bad way, and I'll help you out a little bit. So yeah, this is Diamond Defender. This is one of 4 games that we're going to be putting together. We've got Diamond Defender, which is this one, which is ready to go, and we can host matches on it whenever we like. We just need a few people to let us know that they're interested, set up the time, and then we can do it. Then you've got Fatal Wipeout, which we're still working on. It's basically just a total wipeout course, but it's all entirely over lava, and there are zombie pits and things like that. And the idea is that if you fall off, you die. You know, it's kind of like a cross between Total Wipeout and like Rollerball or something. But yeah, once that's done, I'll put a video up introducing everybody to that as well. We're also going to chuck a couple of things in Elysium as well for the mini games. We're going to have an arena, a PvP arena in Elysium, where people can bet kind of gold blocks on their favourite fighters, and the fighters can go in and try and kill each other off, or be paired up and fight monsters and stuff like that, which we're going to build in Elysium. And then also in Elysium we're doing the pig racing track, where it's going to be a self-contained racing track, pigs with saddles. Everybody decides which pig they want, they jump on, and then the idea is just to hit the pig and see how far you can get around the track without it dying, basically. And then for all of these things, we're going to have a Hall of Heroes, which is going to be in Elysium, and it's going to be basically like a Greek temple style thing. Sniper Bunny's built one in his creative world already. It looks awesome, so we're going to start putting that together. And anybody that wins, either Diamond Defender, the Pig Racing, the Arena Champions, or the Fatal Wipeout, if anybody finishes the course, their names will go up in the Hall of Heroes. So anybody playing Elysium can go in and see who's won and see who's at the top of the board, basically. Now, this is the point where Razius is trying to sneak up on Pie Eater, who has carried on building and has done a very good job of building quite a decent base, to be fair. Unfortunately, I think at this point Pie Eater does get kind of double teamed. You get Sniper Bunny coming over from the front and trying to shoot him with his bow. Meanwhile, you've got Razius sneaking around at the back. So I felt a bit sorry for Pie Eater at this point, but he defended himself fairly well. Now at this stage, Razius has taken a block, and he's created this wonderful screen of cacti so that nobody can see where he is, and his jack-o'-lantern helmet and everything. I think he was kind of playing it a bit like it was a bit like some sort of sneaky game. I'm trying to think of something that's like Assassin's Creed or something. So yeah, poor Pie Eater comes back to his base to discover that 2 of his blocks are gone. At this point I fly around and Pie Eater doesn't have anything on his blocks. Razius has managed to get the iron block, which is obviously from the empty base. So, and then we've got over here, we have Sniper Bunny's base here. Now he's only got the iron block, which is from the empty base. However, at this point he did tell me, stick around, he's just got to get back to the base, and he's got all the other blocks on him. So I kind of stuck around for a minute, and then we caught the moment on camera where Sniper Bunny placed the final blocks.
Have I put him on the wrong one? You picked up the other one, you cheat.
Yeah, I try to interfere. And that's it, yeah. Sniper Bunny, the winner of the first ever Diamond Defender, got all 3 of his opponent's blocks back to his own base, and in about half an hour that game took. So if you're interested in playing, then comment or give me a shout on Xbox Live. And as always, like, comment or subscribe, and I will see you in videos very soon. Next up, we're going to try and get Fatal Wipeout done for you guys. Alright, so catch you soon.